posting the link. Once they come in, they will. Okay, so my name is Angela Bosley with White Africana. And now the reason why most of you are here is because you've either heard about us or you've seen an advertisement about how to get to Canada with a work permit. I'm changing the schedule a little bit today because I have something even better to propose to you, to offer you, to educate you with, what have you. Now, if you're familiar with any programs in Canada, one particular program, I was doing some research on it not so long ago, and it's what everyone's looking for. Most of you want to come to work. I would say that 99% of you want to come here and stay. So why not do it through the path that is going to give you everything that you need and have you successfully coming to Canada within the next 6 months? Okay, that is our target. That is what I want to share with you today. And please, like I said, everyone is muted so we don't have any interruptions with the presentation so we can move forward and take in the information I want to share with you. Okay, let me show you what I am presenting to you today. Okay, this is the New Brunswick Critical Workers Pilot Program. Now, what's so exciting about it is that they are looking for people urgently. Okay, there is such a scarcity of labor in this area that they've actually created a stream for this. Okay, and I'm sorry if this is not working. Okay, so let's get into this right away. Okay, now if you look here, the topics of this whole program is you need to be eligible to apply. So we're going to focus on the eligibility and requirements to apply for this program. We're going to talk about the selection factors, okay? Going into the application process and the benefits that you will gain going through this particular program, okay? So let's get right into it. Now, like I said, I'm White Africana Angela Bosley. Let's just talk about me a little bit. I'm not affiliated with any consulate. I'm not affiliated with any embassy. I'm here offering assistance to those who are interested in migrating to Canada, coming for a visit. But not only Canada, I work with the US as well, but primarily Canada, I like to educate people on. And the reason why people will go through agencies is because they want a peace of mind. I just need to let you know there's many fraudulent consultancies out there, especially in the Africa, India region. They're everywhere, but those are really the areas where you hear a lot more going on. Now, make sure when you have to be really diligent in what you are looking for. And what I say that is if it's too good to be true, it probably is. Okay, if it sounds perfect, it probably is not true. And what I say by that is that there is no consultancy, there is no one that can promise you 100% success. It is impossible. You know why? Because we are not immigration. We are not immigration, and I'm a huge advocate against immigration fraud. Okay, duping people as you will, and making sure that and you have a good feeling about the consultancy. But when you do find a great consultancy, they will tell you they cannot guarantee you 100%, but they can guarantee you 100% that your application will be complete. Okay, we have knowledge. Okay, we have the know-how on how to be successful with your application. We assist with the application preparation. We do reduce the chances of mistakes. We customize advice and guidance for you. All of that. We do everything, increasing your chances for approval. We reduce the stress and anxiety. It can be cost effective because if you do it yourself, you don't know. and it gives you that peace of mind. So I just want to cover that, why you would hire somebody, okay, to do that. Okay, so next, now let's get into our presentation. Enough about that. Okay, so what is the New Brunswick Critical Workers Pilot Program? Okay, you can read along. You know, this program will address the labor force decline forecasted for New Brunswick. This stream will attack those skilled workers to New Brunswick to work in occupations where the pathway to permanent residency has been challenging. Okay, the critical work pilot has been developed in response to employer needs. The pilot has support workers with the streamlined application process and support nominees by improving their readiness for permanent resident. Okay, that is helping the problem, that is helping you with what you are looking for is going to be permanent residency. Okay, so let's move on. Let's go through the steps together. Okay, now for you to be an eligible candidate, you have to convince the government, okay? New Brunswick as a whole. You will have a job offer to present and you need to be ready to migrate permanently, okay? This is the key factors. If you're not ready for that, then this program is not for you. Now, let's go through and how we're going to assist you with doing that, okay? Now, the selection factors, when they select people, they're looking for these key points, okay? You must be between 19 and 55 years of age. So those who are worried that they can't migrate because they're over 50 or over 45, that's not true. They will be able to apply, okay? Our official languages here in Canada are English and French. Okay, so you need to prove that you have a certain level of English or French. Now, the nice thing is about this program, and I know what everyone's thinking, do I need to write IELTS? Everyone seems to have anxiety with writing IELTS, and I can understand that. However, if you read here, must provide a valid language test results from a designated testing agency or a signed attestation letter uploaded by your New Brunswick employer. So that is the key thing right here. In order not to write the IELTS, your job offer and the employer, they will submit a letter saying this person can speak fine language, English, not a problem, French, not a problem. Okay, that is a nice highlight that I have to highlight with this program because it's rare. Oh, I was just told that you're not seeing my screen. I don't understand. Okay, let me see here. I'm sorry if you don't see that screen. Okay, hold on. Can everyone see now? Okay, sorry, people. Now can you see? Hold on, I just want to make sure that you're able to see this. Okay, they confirm, sorry. Okay, so right here is where I'm at, is the official languages. Okay, sorry about that. Now let's move on to your education. The minimum requirement is your high school, secondary school. Okay, secondary school, your high school, and you won't need to conduct an education credential assessment if you have your minimum requirement as your high school diploma. However, if you are a bachelor degree or a graduate or a master's degree, thereon and so forth, you will require to have your education credentials assessed. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. You know, we can assist you with that. We can give you the links. You can do that. It's not difficult at all. And it gives you a peace of mind how your education is rated to the Canadian education system. Okay. Next is your work experience. Now, if you look here, in the last 5 years, and I know some countries, some people haven't worked for years, but we're looking only in the last 5 years. Okay, you must have worked at least 1,560 hours in your profession. Okay, your last job. That is what's important, over the last period of 12 months. This number of hours you would have worked in 1 year if you were working 30 hours per week. Okay. So in the last 5 years, did you work a minimum of 1,560 hours? I'm sure most of you have. That is great. And we will need supportive documents to support that. Okay, let's move on to the next here. Now, the application process. Okay, this is where everyone gets really nervous, right? The application process. Oh my goodness, am I going to do it right? Am I going to fill in the documents correct? No problem. We are here to assist you along the way from step by step. But first of all, the most amazing part about this program is they have qualified employers who have gone through the screening process that is available with jobs ready to go. They don't need an LMIA. The government says, hey, look, we need people here. You do not need an LMIA. That's what makes it even more attractive. These 6 employers right here are hiring people now. Yesterday, if they could. Okay, so these are the participating employers. You can look them up. You can check out the jobs, anything online, help get you going. Jobs are there. Okay, and I'll go into the types of jobs later on in the presentation. Okay, next step is that you have to create an express of interest. Say, yes, I've checked out Manitoba. Manitoba sounds like an amazing place. I want to live there. Okay, you need to keep them up to date. You start an application, you keep them up to date. Okay, it shows the government that, yes, okay, you're going to relocate to New Brunswick. You're going to help us with our economy. Let's move forward. Okay, that is a very important step. Okay, next, step 3, you receive an invitation to apply. Okay, because you have a job offer, which is going to be from one of these companies. Okay, you showed interest in why you want to go. Now they say, okay, let's send them an invitation. Okay, let's send them an invitation. So that's what we're going for. Once you receive that invitation, you have 45 days to submit a complete application with all of your documents. Okay, I always encourage people to start thinking about documentation now, even before you get into the program. Okay, so very, very important because there is deadlines. Okay, I have so many people still contacting me. I don't know. Anyway, let's carry on. Then we have to submit an application. Okay, this is where I was just talking about. Once you have your invitation, then the next step is submitting your application. Okay, this goes straight to the government of New Brunswick. Okay, let's continue on. Now, this is the most exciting part of this whole entire program. Once you have submitted your application, you are required to put together a settlement plan. And that means the government of New Brunswick wants to see this settlement plan, and they have services available for each and every one who moves to New Brunswick. They are going to assist you in locating housing. They're going to assist you with transportation, and also when you have, should you have children, they are going to help with registering child into school, into daycare, childcare. This full service is there to help you for a soft landing into New Brunswick. Okay, it is an amazing service. It is amazing. And I've never heard of such a program before. And I'm very, very excited about even telling you about this. But not only are you going to receive those 3 benefits, there's 3 more benefits to give you. So a total of 6 benefits. Number 4 is going to be, you're going to be given 200 hours of free language training. For those that don't have strong language skills, they are providing this to you absolutely free. Okay, that's how badly they want people to move to their country, to their province. Language training for free. Then if you're open to it, you can get even free education to further your education, not necessarily in English, but any other topic that you're looking for. Okay, they are going to assist you with that. And then they are going to build your confidence and give you job training. Job training. So this is also very exciting. I don't know of other programs that are offering this. There might be, but I was very excited to see what New Brunswick is offering people to come to their province. Okay, so once you are completed your application, the government might call you. Okay, they might want to interview you to see that in fact you are wanting to come and be permanent, and they want you to be able to support your documents. You know, they want to know that everything that you have submitted is 100% genuine and true. And so there might be a time that they will call upon you. Don't worry about it. Okay, this is your life. You're planning your life to the betterment, right? You're preparing yourself for great success into Canada. I'm going to be here to help you. Okay, so you don't need to worry about an interview. We will definitely help you. Okay, so now we submitted your application. We prepared you with a settlement plan and possibly an interview. So now it's about receiving a nomination and a work permit support letter. Okay, we don't have to apply for a separate work permit. Everything is included in this whole process. Okay, we're getting an application approval, and then we're gonna have the work permit support letter. Okay, this is the 5th step of the process. Okay, now step six is submitting everything again to IRCC. Remember, the first step is to the government. They're approving everything. Now we submit a full permanent resident application with your certificate of nomination. And yes, there is an expiry date on here to the IRCC, which is the Canadian Immigration System. Okay, that is going to be the last step. And you're applying for your PR. Okay, step 7, when you receive the decision from IRCC. Okay, approved. I do not look for denials. Let's go for approval. Okay, now once you have that approval, you can be in Canada in 30 days. How great does that sound? 30 days from getting your approval. That's pretty darn exciting. Okay, so let's move on. Now, I said I was going to describe the jobs that are available with these companies, and I've listed a few. Okay, it's not limited to these. These are just an example of the type of jobs that are available within these 6 companies in New Brunswick. Okay, the examples are fish health specialist. Okay, general plant worker. You don't need experience for that stuff because they're going to train you. You know, health and safety specialist, saltwater aqua center worker. Okay, welder. We always need trades in Canada. Welder. Okay, maintenance personnel. I know I have applicants that are into maintenance, even health and safety. Veterinarian. Okay, a hatchery technician, hatchery manager. IT jobs, always, we always need them. You know, mechanics, forklift operators, HSC managers, and the list goes on and on and on. Okay, if you don't see your specialty here, it doesn't mean that they're not accepting applications for this. Okay, so I wanted to present that to you because I know people are already having it in their minds. Okay, what jobs are available? What jobs are available? That is what is available. Okay, so I wanted to give that example for you. Now, how to get started. Okay, I was really contemplating how I wanted to do this, but I know many of you have already submitted resumes, and I apologize for the delay. That's why we're putting on this presentation to help you have more knowledge in a group setting, and then we can just dive right into what we want to do for you. Okay, now This will consist of filling out a form, okay, for Canada, an evaluation form, and I will need your CV again and your education credentials. Don't leave one and not send the other. We need it complete. And I always tell people to make sure your form is complete, because if it's not complete, we're going to have delays. Okay, we don't want delays. Okay, sitting down is very frustrating, sitting there working, and then there's something missing. Because, you know, we get into the groove, we want to be working on this file, and there's things missing. Please provide everything that is required to do a grade assessment for you. Okay. Once our team reviews your evaluation, this is what's going to happen. We're going to contact you and we're going to say, you know what? You look like this is something that you can do and be successful. We're going to go ahead and schedule a private meeting, a private appointment to discuss further. Okay. And to answer any of your questions that you may have. That is what our goal is to do. And, you know, each of you need to be sit down privately, because every application is different. Okay, they may require different things. So just keep that in mind, that when you start the process, some things cannot be answered unless we have moved forward into a private consultation. Okay. I hear that all the time. Well, what about this? What about that? You know what? Let's sit down and talk about it. That is very, very important. Okay. So what you can do is, we do have a website. Okay. You know, it's not complete yet, but it is live. You can kind of look around it. You know, we do have our email address, info@whiteafricana.com. And we also do have a business WhatsApp, strictly just for business, at 1-224-267-8136. And what I suggest you do, if you want to get started, you can definitely contact us on the business WhatsApp and say, yes, I want to start. Send me the evaluation. I want to send you information. No problem. We will do that. And we will take it from there. Okay. So that is our presentation for this program. Now, what I'm going to do is open this up for discussion. Just give me a second here. Oh, okay. Give me a second while I get out of this so then I can see. There we go. All right. Sorry about all the technical difficulties today. You know, I am apologizing for that. It's been some time that we've been trying to put this together for everyone. Anyway, I hope people can see me. Now, we're going to open this up. I want you to send some questions if you're able to type. Okay. Now I see many of you here. I hope everyone can still see me. Okay. I do want to open this up to questions and answers. Okay, here we go. Okay, does that from Daniel, so does that mean I can get an IT job with the New Brunswick program? Yes, it is on the list. There's many available jobs. You just have to take time to go take a look and see what is available. But you know, the key thing is you have to have a very presentable CV. We do assist with that to help make it more, well, to make it Canadian recognized. Canadian standard. There is a system to that. And, you know, when you do your own CV, that's a whole different presentation. But I'll just quickly tell you that your resume, your CV is critical to getting employers to see you. Because if it is not meeting Canadian standard and it doesn't have the keywords of a job that you are applying for, the system's not going to even pick it up. Because you know what? Employers don't have time to be looking at every CV. So artificial intelligence is what's going to be looking at your CV first. So we need to make sure that is well written and to pique the interest of those applying. Okay.
A makeup artist.
Okay. Please not, let's just type in. I don't want everyone talking at time together. I hear someone that has their microphone on. I guess James, Kate, Lizzie. Sorry, I think I just heard you. Okay. So what can I say? Let me go down to the questions. What is the link for the evaluation form? You know what? If you are in our WhatsApp group for business, please just request it. We will send it to you. As soon as I'm done the program today, I can definitely attend to those, send it, and then we can move forward with that. Okay, so thank you for that question. That's how we can do it. What else here? Okay, IT, James, how to get started. Like I said, go into our WhatsApp, request the form, and we can certainly get moving forward. Okay, we will get moving forward. And I know some of you have already sent your CV. I apologize. You know, it's been really overwhelming, and actually it's a good problem to have. The enormous inquiries that I've been receiving, it's been great. And you know, thanks to you, thanks to people who have been referring people to me, I'm very grateful and blessed. Okay, now so please do that, request a form in the WhatsApp group, and I can certainly send that to you. And if you prefer to send it on email, info@whiteafricana.com. You can certainly request it there too. Okay. Can I put my wife and kids on the application or have to go alone first? No. This is migration. Everyone. We have a settlement program that is going to help you and your wife and your children, okay, to settle in Canada. This is permanent. This is permanent. Take your family along. But if you don't want to take them along immediately, that is okay too, but they are part of the application process. Okay, they need to be on your application. Okay, is there no such pilot program for Nova Scotia? There are other programs in Nova Scotia, and I will be touching base on that later on this week. Actually, no, on Sunday, I'll be talking about a program for nurses and healthcare professionals into Nova Scotia. But because there's a scarcity on some of the occupations, almost every province has some sort of initiative to bring people in to help with the labor shortages. Okay, so yeah. So can you please send the WhatsApp group link? Well, I don't know. I guess I should learn how to do that. I don't have the link per se. I will have to work on that, I suppose, but I don't even know how to do that. Can you imagine? You can just say hello, and then I will definitely send it to you on WhatsApp. Sorry, I just don't know. I can send you the phone number here if that helps. To what is it? It's a new number. I apologize. Okay. Let me send you the phone number. How's that? And maybe that's going to help. Is there any other questions? This is the time to do questions, please. Any other questions? No? So is that so with no questions, is that telling me that I did an amazing job today giving you information? I will take it as that. Okay. Any other questions? No? Oh, hang on. Oh, here we go. Okay. Now I can see better. Okay. Yes, we do have questions. Okay. Let me see here. Prince. Yes, do contact our team on WhatsApp and we'll definitely get you all set up. Okay. How did it get started? Here we go. Oh, and I thought there was more questions. I guess not. It's just comments. I appreciate all your positive feedback. I appreciate that you enjoyed the presentation. Definitely. This is the start of many that are coming your way. You'll be able to see the presentations on my YouTube channel, White Africana. And I am on social media. I did not post them, but I can certainly send you links to our social media platforms to follow us, keep up to date on what's going on and the programs that we feel is going to be great. It's going to be great for all of you involved. I know what people are looking for, and that is my goal, is to make sure that you guys have a great, easy, smooth processing into Canada. And I believe that everyone here who is interested could be in Canada before Christmas. That's how positive I am. And the process, getting a job with these employers and really, really executing it well for your behalf. Yeah, so I'm very, very excited. Okay. So any other questions before I conclude? Any other questions? No? Well, everyone's been great. Even though, you know what, let's, okay, let's unmute. I'm gonna unmute. Can we unmute this? And so I can hear if there's any more.
Yeah, I left you a question on the
Sorry?
chat box.
Sorry, I can't
I
hear
left
you.
you a question on the chat.
Okay, what was your question? Let me who am I speaking with?
This is Mercy again. I said, what does it
Okay,
cost?
Mercy. Okay. I don't even see it. Okay. Tell me, what is your question?
I said, what does it cost to help with the processes?
The cost is going to vary, okay, depending on your application. That is something that we can discuss privately at this point. I cannot say anything about cost at this point because it all depends on the client's needs.
Oh, okay. Thank you very much.
Yeah, you're welcome. Anyone else? I saw some people just coming in now. Unfortunately, we had finished the presentation, but you should be able to see the presentation later as I posted on YouTube.
Hello, Angela.
Hello. Yes.
Yeah, I'm asking, is there a certain score I must make on the IELTS test for this program?
Yes, if you are going with the IELTS, there is a minimum requirement of 4 band across. Yes. 4, very, very low score. Anyone can score 4, I'm telling you. I think that's why they also offered sorry, go ahead.
I have a TOEFL. I have a TOEFL score. Can I use a TOEFL if
Yes, you can.
Okay.
Yes, you can. And the score for TOEFL is, let's see here, 121 for reading, 181 for writing, 145 for listening, and speaking 181.
Okay.
You should be able to.
Thank you. That'll be all.
Okay, thank you. Anyone else? Anyone else? Please, you know what? You can put on your mics and definitely ask me questions directly because the presentation is over. So go ahead. Anyone? No? I just don't want to miss any questions if you have. Okay. You're welcome for the presentation. I'm glad that you made it tonight. I know it's very late in Africa. I know it's very, very late. I hope that you benefited from the presentation today. And if you should have any other questions that you want to discuss in private, that is okay too. We're open to that. I am very, very easygoing that way. But I do encourage you, if you are interested in this program, to please and please fill out an actual form completely including your CV and your education credentials, so we can do an amazing assessment on you for the betterment and success of migrating to Canada. It's a much better system than just applying for a work permit. I know everyone was here looking for a work permit process, but this is just much better. And I have to consider everyone involved and who is participating and what their needs are. And so I think we nailed this program very, very well for all of you involved and looking at migrating. So if there is nothing else, I am going to conclude for the day, and I wish you guys all the best in your endeavors to Canada or to any other country that you choose to go to. And I wish you all the best for you and your family. Okay, God bless, and we will hopefully see you soon.
Thank you.
Thank you.